Hi! Welcome to Wheels Up! My name is Sierra, and I'm so excited to take you on a super fun journey brought to you by the Sunrise Association, the Sunrise Studios, and our friends at American Airlines. While we're on our adventure, see if you can spot Wings, our special airplane friend who will show up in 3 different places. After our adventure, join us for crafts in our SunriseVX Treehouse. And last, but certainly not least, we'll do a fun game of trivia with me, all about our adventure. Are you ready? Let's go! Hello, adventurers! Today is all about exploring an incredible invention that connects things. We use them to cross big bodies of water, and smaller ones too. They come in different colors, shapes, and sizes, and are all made from all sorts of materials, even Lego blocks. Welcome to Wheels Up Spectacular Bridges. Buckle your seatbelts and prepare for landing as our American Airlines flight touches down in San Francisco, California. Smile and say cheese! The Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California is the most photographed bridge in the world. When it was built in 1937, the Golden Gate was the world's largest suspension bridge. A suspension bridge is one of the 5 main kinds of bridges. The roadway is held up by long cables connected by 2 tall towers. There are many longer suspension bridges ahead of it now. The 1915 Çanakkale Bridge is now the longest. It was built in Turkey in March of 2022. But let's not sell the Golden Gate short. It's almost 2 miles long. Not too shabby. We do need to get one thing straight though. Fun fact number 1, the Golden Gate Bridge is not gold. The bridge gets its name from the body of water it crosses over, the Golden Gate Strait. Cool! This bridge is where Susan Murphy, aka Ginormica, and the other monsters battle an extraterrestrial robot in the movie Monsters vs. Aliens. Check it out! Many bridges get their 15 minutes of fame. Let's hop on our American Airlines flight to New York to see another. Lights, camera, action! What New York City bridge are Giselle and Prince Edward walking on in the scene from Enchanted? If you guessed the Brooklyn Bridge, ding ding ding, you are correct! Did you know that, fun fact number 2, 21 elephants crossed the Brooklyn Bridge to prove it was safe? No joke! The circus showman P.T. Barnum led the elephants over the bridge in 1884. That made people more comfortable crossing it. I have something for you sports fans too, but we have to take our American Airlines flight to Cleveland, Ohio for it. Okay, baseball lovers! Fun fact number 3, the new name for Cleveland's baseball team comes from a bridge. The team formerly known as the Cleveland Indians now plays as the Cleveland Guardians. The name comes from special statues called the Guardians of Traffic on Cleveland's Hope Memorial Bridge. The Guardians' fastball logo was inspired by the helmet and wings of the bridge's Guardians statues. The angled lettering in the Guardians' wordmark was inspired by the red triangular trusses under the bridge. You can see the ballpark where the Guardians play from the bridge. No way! Now for some breathtaking bridges outside of the United States. Our American Airlines flight is here to take us to Europe. World-famous bridge designer Ian Firth lives here in the country of England. He's been building bridges for over 40 years. Ian, is being a bridge designer a total dream job?
Hello, my name is Ian. I'm an engineer, a civil engineer, structural engineer, and I design bridges. Bridges are the thing that I work with all my life. Can you imagine what the world would be like if there were no bridges? You wouldn't be able to get anywhere, would you? There'd be so many places that would be inaccessible because you couldn't get over the river, or couldn't get over a railway line or something. Luckily for most of us, that's not a problem, but there are lots of places in the world where people can't get where they need to get to because there's a river in the way, and they have to use very basic bridges like this one, children in Africa. But where we live, that thankfully doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. I've worked on bridges all over the world. Some of them are really big ones, like this one here in Hong Kong. And some of them are much smaller. This is one I designed quite recently in the UK, across the River Thames, not far from London. I'd rather like this one, don't you? Do you have a favourite? I wonder if you have a favourite bridge. Maybe it's one that you cross regularly on the way to school, or it's near where you live. Maybe you know the Brooklyn Bridge in New York, or the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. A lot of people have those as favourites. I have a favourite. It's in the south of France. It's called the Millau Viaduct. It's a very high, very long bridge which crosses a wide valley. I didn't design it. I wish I had. It's beautiful though, don't you think? And I think bridges need to be beautiful. If we're going to build things in the landscape and around our cities, let's make sure they look good, don't you think? So next time you look at a bridge, ask yourself, does it look good? Is it nice? Do I like it? Maybe you can become a bridge engineer and design bridges yourself one day. Make sure they look good. So, how about next time you look at a bridge, you think, I wonder whether I could do that. I bet you could.
Fascinating. Sounds like a very cool career. The most famous bridges in England are in the capital city of London. While everyone knows the name London Bridge from the popular nursery rhyme, fun fact number 4, people often confuse the London Bridge with the Tower Bridge. And the bridges don't look much alike. While the true meaning behind London Bridge is falling down is not really known, the bridge has been replaced several times since it first opened in 1209. It's over 800 years old. Wow! The Tower Bridge, which is a symbol of London, combines the design of a suspension bridge and a bascule bridge. A bascule bridge can tilt up, kind of like a seesaw, so boats can travel under it. Tower Bridge has 2 bascules and opens them about 800 times a year, which is about twice a day. Many years ago, people were able to walk on 2 high-level walkways when the bridge was open. The walkways were closed in 1910 and are now part of a cool exhibit where visitors can look through the glass floors and windows for fantastic views of London and the Thames River. You can also check out the engine rooms that once were used to power the bridge lifts. Fun! Also in Europe, in the country of Italy, is the famous Rialto Bridge. Let's go see it! Welcome to the floating city of Venice, Italy. This famous city is built on more than 100 islands that are connected by almost 400 bridges. The Rialto Bridge is the oldest bridge in Venice and one of 4 bridges that cross Venice's amazing Grand Canal. It's considered an engineering wonder because it's a single-span bridge. It's anchored at each end, but there's no support in the middle. Millions of tourists visit the bridge each year. Thank goodness Hydro Man only destroyed the Rialto Bridge in Spider-Man Far From Home and not in real life. Tourists love to walk across this bridge, but they also love to float under it. See those adorable boats? They're called gondolas. Tourists love to take gondola rides all across Venice, giving them a unique look at all of the beautiful bridges from below. Look at them go! Before we leave Europe, remember I mentioned that there are bridges that are made of Lego blocks? Check out the Lego Bridge in Wuppertal, Germany. It's not really made of Lego, but an artist painted it to look like it is. If you want to see a real Lego bridge, you'll have to build one yourself. Or, fun fact number 5, you can see a Lego Golden Gate Bridge at Legoland. Time to hop on our American Airlines flight to Asia to check out more examples of amazing bridges. These bridges in Meghalaya, India are called root bridges. They are made from actual living tree roots. To get them started, builders put down a bamboo or wooden platform. Then the roots of the trees growing along the sides of the water bank do the rest, wrapping themselves around. While the process of building, or rather growing, a root bridge can take up to 15 years, some root bridges have been used for hundreds of years. The last country on our tour is Vietnam, which is also in Asia. Let's hop on our American Airlines flight to see 3 bridges there. First up is the Golden Bridge near the city of Da Nang. This bridge is for walkers, but you could say that visiting it is a real hands-on experience. The walkway looks like it's being held up by two giant hands coming out of the forest below. And unlike the Golden Gate Bridge, this bridge is actually golden. Look at the railings! The Dragon Bridge in Danang also has a fitting name. It was built to look like a dragon. If that's not cool enough in itself, on weekend nights, the dragon breathes fire, spits water from its mouth, and is lit up with more than 2,500 LED lights. That is so cool! Make sure to visit in June or July if you want to see the International Fireworks Festival light up the sky right over the Dragon Bridge. It's time to visit our last amazing bridge. If you're afraid of heights, don't look down. Welcome to the Baklong Bridge, the longest glass-bottom bridge in the world. Baklong means white dragon and is one of the many glass-bottom bridges all over the world. So, what's all the fuss about this one? It's over 2,000 feet long, around 6.5 football fields. I'm going to keep my eyes closed, but if you're brave enough to keep yours open, you can look down and see the treetops of the massive jungle below. People who visit the Baklong Bridge say it feels like floating on air. So amazing! There are so many cool bridges around the world. I wish we could see them all. The Langkawi Sky Bridge in Malaysia, the Tianjin Eye Bridge in China, the Victory Falls Bridge in Africa. Can you pick a favorite? Think about it as we catch our American Airlines flight home to the SunriseVX Treehouse, where we have some bridge crafts to make. Fun! Wow, that was such an incredible adventure! Did you have a chance to see wings? Here are the 3 different times where we spot wings. You did! Great job! Well, come on, we have another adventure where we're gonna go crafting in our SunriseVX Treehouse. Let's go!
Hi, my name is Caroline, and I'm so excited to be doing arts and crafts with you today. Today's video was all about bridges across the world. So today, we are going to make a Rialto bridge craft and a Golden Gate bridge craft. I hope you have fun! Here are the craft supplies that you'll need. Project 1, Rialto Bridge. Supplies needed: construction paper, 1 piece, 1 paper plate, 2 paper cups, scissors, markers, crayons or colored pencils, and glue. Project 2, Golden Gate Bridge. Supplies needed: construction paper, 1 piece, 2 popsicle sticks, string, scissors, markers, crayons or colored pencils, and glue. The first craft we are going to make is the Rialto Bridge. So I have a paper plate and then 2 paper cups and some paper for the water. So first I'm gonna fold my paper plate in half, and I already sketched my bridge out, but I'm gonna go over it in black marker so you could see it a little bit better. So first I'm gonna draw a triangle shape on the top of the paper, and then a straight line out this way, and same on the other side. And then I'm gonna draw 2 lines down like this, and then a line here. And then I'm gonna draw the same thing on the other side, and then a little arch in the middle, and some arches on both sides. And then I'm gonna draw this, and that's the part of the paper plate I'm gonna cut. So I'm gonna cut here and then above this line. So first, I'm gonna cut this to make it look more like an arch. And then I'm gonna cut above here. So now I have my bridge cut out just like this. And next I'm going to cut my paper cups for the bridge to go in. So I'm going to cut a little slit in the cups. And then you want it to be thick enough so that your paper plate can fit inside. And then the same thing to the other one. And then you can put your bridge inside like this. And next I'm gonna make the water to go underneath the bridge. So I'm gonna use a blue marker and I'm gonna draw some water like this. And now I'm gonna draw a little boat inside the water because this bridge is in Venice, Italy, and there they have a lot of gondolas in the water. So that's what I'm gonna draw inside of the water. So I'm gonna use my black marker and I'm gonna draw a boat. So I'm gonna draw a line like this, and then I'm gonna go down and back up, and then like that. And then I'm gonna draw a little stick figure, which is gonna be like the man driving the boat. And now I'm just gonna cut this out. And I'm gonna draw a few more waves in the water. And you can even add fish if you want in your water. And now I'm gonna glue it to the cups. So I'm gonna put some glue on both sides. Just like this. And this is my finished craft. The second craft you're going to make is a Golden Gate Bridge craft. So first, I have 2 popsicle sticks, and mine are orange because that's the color of the Golden Gate Bridge. But you can use whatever color popsicle sticks you want. Maybe you want to make a different bridge with the popsicle sticks. So I'm using orange, and first I'm going to glue them on my paper closer to the edge of the paper, but you don't want to put them too far up because you're going to have to put your string up here. Just like this. And then I'm going to use a paint stick, but you can also use a marker or a crayon or whatever else you have. And I'm just going to draw the shape that I want my string to go in, so it's a little bit easier when I glue it on. So I'm going to start around here, and I'm going to go up to the height of the popsicle stick, and then back down, and then up again, like this. And now I'm going to put glue on that line, and that's where I'm going to put the string. And I'm using some pink string, but you can use orange to match your popsicle sticks, or you can use red because the Golden Gate Bridge is kind of like a reddish orange color, so you can use any of those colors. Okay, so now I'm just going to lay it down on top. And then I'll cut it when I get to the end. Just like this. And now I'm going to take my paint stick again, and I'm going to draw a line from like where the bottom of my string goes across my paper like this. And then I'm going to draw some lines in between, because on the Golden Gate Bridge there's like a shape like this on top, and then there's some like bars in between. Just like that. And next I'm going to decorate the background. So first I'm going to use a blue paint stick, and I'm going to draw some water underneath the bridge. And then I'm going to add some fish. So I'm going to use different colors, and I'm just going to draw a fish shape. So I'm going to draw like a little oval like this, and then a little triangle. And I'll make a few different fish in different colors. I'll do one more. And then I'm going to draw a little sailboat in my water. And you can add other sea creatures if you want. You can add fish like I did, or sailboats. And then I'm going to draw a big sun and some birds. And I really like the Golden Gate Bridge because you can walk across it, and that's what I did this summer, and it was really fun. It's a really long walk, but it's really pretty, and there's a really pretty view at the top. So I drew a sun, and then I'm going to draw some birds in the air. Just like this. So this is my finished craft, and you can add whatever you want to the background of your bridge to make it look really fun and colorful. I hope you had fun making these bridge-themed crafts with me. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Wow! We had such a blast crafting with you today. Well, get ready, because we're coming in for our final destination, an exciting trivia game, where you'll get to have more fun with trivia questions about our adventure today. I'm gonna ask you 10 questions. Each question has 4 answers, but only one answer is correct. Can you figure it out? Well, come on, let's play! Welcome to Wheels Up Trivia with Wheels Up with Sunrise on Wheels. Question 1. This episode is all about A. Lego blocks, B. Movies, C. Bridges, or D. Dragons. All about bridges. Woo! Question 2. The Golden Gate Bridge is not A. a bridge, B. gold, C. long, or D. in California. It's not gold in color. Question 3. In which movie do monsters fight a robot on the Golden Gate Bridge? A. Enchanted, B. Spider-Man. C. Monsters vs. Aliens. Or D. None of the above. Monsters was a big clue in that one. Question 4. Which animals crossed the Brooklyn Bridge to prove it was safe? A. Horses. B. Dinosaurs. C. Kittens. Or D. Elephants. Led by P.T. Barnum himself. Question 5. What sport do the Cleveland Guardians play? A. Tag. B. Kickball. C. Baseball. Or D. Gaga. Can you believe tag is a sport? But baseball is the correct answer. Question 6. Which two bridges do people often confuse? A. London and Tower. B. Golden Gate and Brooklyn. C. Dragon and Rialto. Or D. None of the above. The London and the Tower Bridge. And it's funny because they don't look a lot alike. Question 7. Ian Firth designs A. Bridges. B. Birthday cards. C. Flags. Or D. Video games. Good memory! Ian Firth designs bridges. Question 8. Venice is famous for boats called A. Gondolas. B. Sailboats. C. Motorboats. Or D. Kayaks. Gondolas! And you can see under the bridges there. So cool! Question 9. Root bridges A. Are made from tree roots. B. Are found in India. C. Have been used for hundreds of years. Or D. All of the above. How cool do root bridges sound? And our final question, number 10. Vietnam's bridge with two giant hands is called the A. High Five Bridge. B. Golden Bridge. C. Peace Bridge. Or D. Stop Bridge. The Golden Bridge! Great job! Thank you so much for playing trivia with me today. We'll see you next time.
Wow, you did such an awesome job with trivia today. Thanks for joining me on this episode of Wheels Up. Did you know that there are more adventures of Wheels Up available for you? Oh yeah, just head to our YouTube channel, or you can download our Sunrise Studios app, which is available on iOS or Android, Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire. And thank you so much to the Sunrise Studios, Sunrise Association, and the wonderful American Airlines. We'll see you next time!